We go. Let's see, are we live? Yep, here we go. So we are live. Welcome, my friends, my family, my fellow gamers. The only friend in these YouTube streets, Puerto77. Now, I gotta say, bear with me. Because today I was not planning to have a podcast because this whole week is the Department of Defense Maintenance Symposium, which is in San Diego. And I didn't think I was going to get off early. And San Diego is like 40 minutes away. So, like yesterday, I got home like at 7. So I'm thinking I'm not going to be able to do the podcast if today ends up being the same day. So that's why I canceled it. But today I got home early. And I'm thinking, shit. And with the leak, I said, let's do what I do, right? So as we going through, I'm trying to, gather, screenshots. So chat. Obviously, not spoilers. Well, I mean, as best as possible. Definitely no personal information. But if you guys got screenshots of images, the plan play out, whatever you think would be a great conversation piece, go to my Twitter, Puerto77_. Hit me up in a DM, send those images in there, and we'll just talk about it in the podcast. It's just a whole bunch of stuff, right? It's just crazy. So it's just a lot of information. So we're just going to go through. But first, we're going to talk to, the panel members that showed up. Messiah, what's going on, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
I can't complain. Yeah, I wasn't planning on podcasting either, but I saw all that stuff when I was at work. I'm like, I'll say a little something. So yeah, go check out that podcast I did about an hour and a half ago. But yeah, I'm doing all right.
All right.
Panel, so yeah.
Okay. I appreciate it. Hey, thank you for coming through and rocking out. All right, Extreme, what's going on, my brother?
Yo, hey, I'm doing pretty well, thank you. So, what's up, people? I'm still, I'm doing my best to tear myself away from Valhalla. It's this is the trouble with roguelikes, man. Like, you get to a moment where you're in the flow of things, and then you're like, I want to go play something else, though. But then if I do, when I come back, I'm going to have to start all over again. It's a trap, guys. It is a trap. So, yeah. Right now, it's got me in its clutches.
Okay. All right. Awesome. All right. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I'm still playing Crisis Core. Really, I'm doing a lot of homework. I'm trying to. Anyway, that's a whole separate. Anyway, there's just, there's just too much stuff going on. To be lackadaisical. Am I using the word correctly? I always wanted to use that word. I don't know if I use it, but I don't know if I use
kind of right.
All right, so what? But I get to use it though. So consider that, it's scratch that off and check box in life. Let's just go to the so what. Let's just go straight to so what, right, panel? Because we're gonna do this. Hit the like button because we're going straight into the topic. Okay, the leak. Almost like 1 terabyte of information has been leaked. Apparently hackers hacked Insomniac server, whatever. And they demanded $1 million, or they'll leak everything. And apparently,
$350.
How much?
What I heard it was $350.
$350 million?
No, they wanted $350. $3.50.
Oh, get out of here! I was like, what? No, seriously, I thought it was like $1 million, whatever. Apparently, Insomniac, and I wonder if this was the hack a couple of months ago. Remember when Sony was hacked?
Yeah.
And nothing much came out of it. So I wonder if this was it. But anyway, about 1 terabyte of data has been pulled to include personal information. We're not going to cover that. That's kind of messed up, whatever. But obviously, they didn't get their money. So they just unloaded all that data onto the Discord. And now a lot of stuff is just leaked. Now, you would imagine 1 terabyte of data is a lot. So
Is that like a T-flop?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like a T-flop, okay. 1 teraflop, right? And to think like a lot of pages, even like PowerPoint presentations, they're like megabytes. It's not like you get like a 5 gig PowerPoint presentation, right? So you're talking thousands of pages, and I would imagine throughout the whole week we're just gonna keep seeing at least the stuff that's relevant. Because I would imagine there's a whole bunch of irrelevant shit. Like contracts that's probably not interesting, and just a lot of stuff that just doesn't really catch on. But whatever, somebody's gonna put in the time, someone's gonna look through that stuff, and someone's gonna be like, oh shit, put this on in there. Oh snap, put that on in there. So there's gonna be some, some incredible information that's gonna be out for a couple of days. But some stuff is already out. This is why I think, because this is an ad hoc podcast. I didn't have time to prepare. Obviously, I wasn't even gonna do this, right? So normally I will have time to gather the information and present it, to the what? Here we go. Not troubleshoot. No. Oh shit. Hold on. Let me do something. Give me a second.
Hey, Game Pass.
Papi.
Let's see. Oh, this guy. He sent me no invite for Thanksgiving. Now you want to come onto the podcast? Hold up. No, whoa. Listen. I know you didn't get me no Christmas gift this year. Because you cheap bastard. No, listen. You didn't give me no Christmas gift this year. Next year, you going to get me the Pro. Bro, so when you ask me, no, the Pro. And I'll get, and listen, and that's for $150. Get out of here. Listen, brother man. I have more than enough toilet paper in this house. Listen. You get me the Pro, and I'll get you the Xbox 2026 when it comes out.
No, Bobby, come on, man.
I got you the Xbox 2026. I got you. Okay.
I can't do nothing for you. Bro, you know how
I get you.
You inflation, papi, $150. Está bien, papá. Estamos bien. ¿Qué más tú quieres?
Give me that goddamn Xbox Series shit. You out your goddamn mind.
You want the black carbon one?
Not even the Series X. That's just $330. The goddamn Switch OLED is more expensive than the Xbox Series X.
Bro, I got it with my
Listen. How about you just give me the Asus raw? Because at least I could play Starfield at 60 frames.
Oh,
you like that one? That's your fault though. That's you taught me that. You taught me that. So you told me. That's all. You did that. You told me, hey, bro, I'm playing Starfield at 60 FPS. I'm like, oh, you got a nice PC? Nah, I'm doing it on my Asus ROG. I'm like, yo, Asus ROG is playing that at 60 frames. Yeah, no, but we talking about that. Let's do this. Let's do our thing. Let's do it. Hey, bro, if you got slides, put it up in the DMs. We're gonna talk about it.
Hey, don't put up no slides on your thing, papi. Don't do that. They might take it down.
No.
Put it on here.
No, I'm doing it all. Fuck that. I'm doing it for the culture. I'm doing it for the culture. We going down for the ship. I'm doing it for the culture, bro.
Hey, let me tell your chat something. Hey, Big Bro's not worried about that roadmap. He's a Marvel fan, so just
hell yeah.
He's gonna be upset. Y'all wilding. He's not.
Yeah, I have no idea, bro. Come on, why you think I wore this shirt? That shit was music to my ears. Woo! Marvel Studio, baby. Fuck Ratchet and Clank. Fuck Resistance. Fuck all that shit. Let's go. Let's go. Nah, I want Ghost Rider. Listen, I want my Hulk. I want my Ghost Rider. And the reason why I want those two, because Spider-Man, Hulk, Ghost Rider, and Wolverine together is the Fantastic Four. I want my Fantastic Four with those dudes. With them dudes. I want, mira, eso es lo juego que yo quiero. That's what I want.
I'll give you Hulk.
That's what I want. I'll give you Hulk. All right. That's right. No. You can't tell me what I want. Listen, stay your ass on Game Pass. Stay there. Stay. I don't give it. I don't listen. I don't care. I don't care. I want it. You stay your ass. And I will buy that too. And they could remake the remaster. I'm buying it. They could remake the remaster of the remake on the same console, and I'm buying it. Then let them. Then like a couple Folgers, we're gonna drink it to the last drop.
All right,
until the last song, till the fat lady sings. We doing this. Anyway, so back. That JD Gamers want some attention. All right, JD Gamer. All right. JD Gamer.
He know he don't. He only doing $2. He know he don't. He better drop 10. Hey, these games about to be $100, Poppy. What we doing?
Okay, fuck it. I'll pay 1,000. I don't care. Just give me what the fuck I want.
This is extreme talk right here.
Listen, bro. Listen.
The influencers will be off you. I like this, Bill.
Listen. I said, man, I'm gonna find the tweets. I always said, and I'm gonna find the tweets. Y'all think I'm bullshit. I said, I wish and I hope Insomniac. But I did say, if that's not what the studio wants to do, then don't force them. But if they want to be a Marvel pumping studio, make it happen. Take it all. Give them all the IPs. Give them all. Nothing else. If that's all they make.
Yeah, I'm going to come to your defense right now, big bro, because I already know what's going to happen. People are going to clip this, and they're going to say that you're just riding Sony and all that other stuff. He is a Marvel's fan since before this news came out. So y'all can't say.
I've been said.
And I'm going to be honest. I even said it on my freaking channel. If you want somebody to make superhero games, who's better right now than Insomniac? Who's better?
None. Nobody. The only, that's what I'm saying. The only dev that is, you know, good is Rocksteady, and they're doing that gas bullshit.
Okay, but now
Suicide
Squad. I'm gonna ask you this.
After that, nobody else.
Hold on. I gotta ask you guys this, okay? Be honest. With the talent that Insomniac has, wouldn't you want to see what they could do with a brand new IP with their imagination?
Here's the thing: we already have, and nobody buys that. No. I'm telling you, no.
Okay, then you done. Extreme. What about you?
No. I'm gonna tell you why. But can I explain? Hold up. Can I tell you why? No, because they've been doing it since 2000. Fucking Ratchet and Clank just lost them $8 million. Nobody cared about Fuse. Nobody calls them Resisted. Whatever. The point is, they've been making new IPs and they never shined. Now that they're shining, everybody has a problem. Now that they're doing better than they. Listen. I got you low. The point I'm trying to say is, now that they're doing better than ever, and people are actually buying their games to levels none of their games, not even the Ratchet and Clanks, ever sold. Now people have a problem. I'm not playing this bullshit. Listen, if you don't like the Insomniac roadmap, don't buy their Marvel games. Because I'm done. Listen. If you buy any of the Marvel games from this day out, you are co-signing. You are co-signing. Listen, it's my show. Listen, if you buy a Marvel game from Insomniac starting today, you are co-signing their strategy. If you want to prove and you don't like this idea, prove it with your money. Do not buy the game. Don't buy the game. I'm telling them. I'm calling you out. Prove to me you hate that strategy. Don't buy their shit. Don't play their shit. Prove it. Prove it.
I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong here in a second. I just want to hear what M said.
Because they're gonna buy their shit. They're gonna buy it. Man, listen.
Give them the same budget and tell them go wild.
Listen, they are gonna go wild on Marvel. They're gonna go wild on X-Men. Woo! Yo, boy, I'm happy as fuck, boy. Don't stop with the announcement, boy. Anyway, but let's talk about. Let's get this back on track. Right? We're gonna start with Messiah. Hey. So 1 terabyte of data leaks. What? Because there's just so much shit out there. I think we all need to collectively put our heads together because it's 1 terabyte of data. So chat, I need your help in this too. Go to the DMs, go to Twitter, post what you got, post the images, all that stuff. We're gonna talk about it, but there's just a lot of shit here. So I think each of us gonna have to put in our 2 cents and see what we've seen so far. Craig, what you seen so far? What you got? Let us know.
They're saying the panel volume is low, but
the panel volume low, right?
Let's just wait until other people confirm before we start changing things.
How about everybody else? Is everybody else good?
Check.
Let me know. Let me know in chat.
Can y'all hear me? Game Pass. Xbox is the best. Can you hear me? Xbox is the best. Can you? Game Pass.
You're making their ears bleed, bro.
Yeah, Giving my
The ears
ear
are bleeding.
gonorrhea with that
Game
shit.
Pass.
Yeah, that's his syphilis
My
around
ear.
here.
My
here.
ears. Yeah, my
Got
ears
it on my
getting
PC and
syphilis.
my Xbox.
Doc's mic is on. All right, hold on. Let me fix.
I
He's
think if
got
the
the Game
leak,
Pass anthem going. I like
yeah,
it.
I think
All
if the
right.
leak is real, then
What you got?
first things first, Ratchet and Clank made $145 million, and according to the leak, they've greenlit another Ratchet and Clank.
Mhm.
So you don't greenlight as much as games cost. You don't greenlight something that goes underwater. What it does show is that if it is true, then they have the X-Men titles locked down to at least 2035, or they. So and that's it. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm sorry,
if,
bro.
That's if that is real. If I read that correctly, and Insomniac would they can break the deal. Sony and Marvel can break that deal, but it's like Marvel. If Marvel breaks the deal, Sony walks away. But if Sony divorces them, they get $9 million. So, but Sony's put a lofty goal out there that they can sell 6 million. I'm more interested in the 3 unannounced major games, major titles, and an option for a 4th, which was there in that. And again, this is if it's true. So a 4th option. What could that be? They're not counting the Venom game because Venom isn't an X-Man. So they're not counting the Spider-Man game, so Spider-Man isn't an X-Man. And also the fact that the X-Men can appear in other games that Sony makes. So there's a whole lot there to unpack if it's accurate. So if you start seeing people's videos come down or getting strikes, that will pretty much say, yeah, this is real. But when I played high football back in the day, back before electricity, we were so good that we were telling teams what we were going to do. And what this does say to me is Sony does not care what their quote competition is doing because they didn't even try to stop this. They're like, whatever, you can't put out nothing better than what we possibly have roadmap. Also, it shuts down these sorry ass fanboys.
Wait, you got that from this? What?
Yeah. No, let him talk.
Yeah, I'm finished. I'm landing the plane. here. And you got these sorry ass fanboys.
He said, "Sit your punk ass in coach."
You just gonna let him say what he just said?
Listen. After he's done, listen. You will have your opportunity to crush him.
With a straight
That's how
face.
we do.
With a straight face.
Listen. We express First Amendment rights here. All right, that's how we do. I don't know how you do shit on your Xbox podcast and all that, religion cultist shit over here. But over here, you know what I'm saying? It's First Amendment right. After he's done, call him out. Be that dude. Say, Craig, that's bullshit.
Yeah, so if they're able to get this, if you imagine like a Gambit game or a road game, something like that. So we'll just have to see. But again, if people's videos start coming down, then the leak is real. To me, nothing is real until Sony and or Marvel Games comes out and says it. But this roadmap isn't a surprise if it is real, because Disney has already said they're going to be more aggressive in licensing out their IP. Bob Iger said that. Bob Iger's the head man at Disney. So Marvel Games is entertaining everybody. Microsoft, Sony, and probably it wouldn't shock me if you see Nintendo in there trying to get something either. Why not? Those games make good money and people love those characters. And if you can write good stories with them.
There you go. I agree with that. Okay. Now he brought it back. He did land a plane. Okay, he landed it. It was a little rocky. He hit turbulence, but he landed it. Okay.
Okay. All right. You get to walk off the plane. You're happy.
Yeah. That light seatbelt on when it came on when he was.
You were nervous. You were like, oh, hold up. This.
Yeah.
All right. We'll go extreme, and then we're gonna go to my little bro.
First of all, hey,
what do you
Chad,
think?
you just noticed that Portorock is on his extreme energy. Suddenly,
hell
he's
yeah.
willing to pay thousands of dollars for games. Suddenly, gas games suck. Except for
No. I said, Unlike you. Wait. I always say gas games
hold on,
suck.
let me finish.
No. But don't put.
Remakes or remasters of
Fuck
the
it.
same generation.
Fuck
You
it.
know
If
the
it's
same-
Marvel,
you know the
yes.
same influence?
For Marvel.
You know the same influence?
For Marvel.
Hey,
it's
listen, Polo, I'm proud of you.
It sounds
I'm
insane.
proud
I
of you.
agree.
Nah.
It sounds insane. I agree, Sam. It sounds insane. I agree.
I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, man.
Let me show you
Listen,
that.
man.
Let me listen.
First of
Hold
all,
on.
I'm glad you're finally on the right.
Let me show you. Let me show you
Second-
something.
second- Oh man, he interrupted me. All right, go ahead. Show us.
Let me show. No, I gotta show you this. All right. You see this tweet right here? This tweet
You don't see nothing.
I did. You'll see it in a few seconds. Give it. There's a little bit of thing, right? This tweet right here.
2008.
Right
you
here.
don't got
This.
you don't got an SSD on your stuff.
Oh shit! Hold on. Did I fuck up? Did
He's
I
on
didn't
the
turn the thing?
PS5, bro. He's not
Hold
on the
on.
PS5.
He's not on his PS5.
Nah.
Okay. We back. We back. Give it about 5 seconds. Now you see this tweet. Right.
Still don't see it, Bobby. That's 5 seconds. I don't see it.
5 seconds. 5 seconds. There we go. You see this tweet right here?
No,
I
it's
see
not
this
on.
one.
It's not on yet. I don't see
It's
it.
on. It's up there.
Oh, I see it now.
All
Okay,
right,
I see it now.
motherfuckers on his Aces Rogan shit, watching the podcast. It says right there. This tweet. Listen, this was August 15th, 2018. This is before. This was 2 days before Doc left Puerto Rico and found us. All right, he wasn't here. Yeah, he wasn't on his Xbox bullshit. You know, my man got his $99, got his JetBlue ticket, and he found us. Right? Okay, and this was this.
God is good. God is good.
And this was like 3 months of me living in Germany. And look what I said to them. I added almost every motherfucker. Somebody listen to me. Hey, Sony, PlayStation, Marvel games, somebody. Can we stop being around the bush and get in the boardroom and cut a deal? Well, guess what? They saw that goddamn tweet and they said, you know what, Puerto Rock?
You right.
Bro,
Hey, you know what, people?
That's it.
After
That's
the
it.
podcast, I've got to talk to you about a few ideas I have. We need to put
that's
them out
it.
there.
That's it, bro.
The turnaround is 5 years.
Ideas M has out.
We get 5 years.
All
we
I'm
get
gonna
5
say,
years.
all I'm gonna say is you're welcome.
Hey, thank you. You know
You're
what?
welcome to
I'll leave
To
it thank you
to
for
all the PlayStation fans that are about to get X-Men, you're welcome for my service. I'll play. No, anyway, go ahead, Extreme. Go ahead, go ahead.
Next generation.
Go ahead,
I
Extreme.
like this.
All right, go ahead, Extreme.
I like
Let's
this.
go finish up. Let's get to your point. Let's get to your point.
Listen. Alexander Pope, a poet in 1709, said, "A little learning is a dangerous thing." And what we're seeing now with these leaks is the manifestation of that in our community, because suddenly everybody knows everything there's ever to know about everything that goes into running a gaming empire. They just so just a little bit. You just give them a tiny morsel of knowledge, and suddenly everybody is off to the races, right? Like, I'm sure Doc Dark over here is going to tell us how Game Pass is going to crush and dominate Sony, not because of what Game Pass brings, but because of the leaks that he saw. You know, that it's crazy.
What are you
It is
talking about?
crazy.
That's not
It
what
is
I'm gonna say.
crazy.
You don't know what I'm gonna say.
It is crazy that suddenly everybody knows how to run these businesses. But what I will say this, okay? If there is something good to be gleaned, it's not so much about the future that I'm concerned about. It's about being able to see numbers for games sold. Okay, and what I will say is, again, I will call out all of these PlayStation gamers, especially the ones that complain on podcasts. Oh no, we want smaller games from PlayStation.
That's
we
right,
want
call
little
out the ponies,
indie
call 'em out.
passion projects. We want little this. No, you fucking.
That's
don't.
right. No, they
You
don't. No,
want
they
the
don't.
big games.
Right.
Yo, dog. Let me cook. All right, you're not
Cook them ponies. I'm on your
yeah,
side right
exactly. Fuck them. Because here's the thing. This entire time they keep saying, "Oh, we want smaller games." You know, like the Japanese studios. Why did Sony close up Sony Japan? Why did they do that?
They don't support
How
them.
could they?
They don't
Fuck
support
them.
them.
You don't care about these games. Ratchet and Clank is beautiful, it's brilliant. It made
They-
power of the SSD that you guys kept talking about. And what did you do? You didn't support it. You
Right.
don't want smaller titles. And what P1 just said about Insomniac turning into a Marvel studio, do I want it? To answer your question, Doc, do I want it? No. Would I
No.
like a new
No, I
IP?
knew it. I knew it.
Would I like a new IP?
I do.
Absolutely. But here's the thing. These motherfuckers, they don't care about that. So you know what? Fuck it. Turn them into a Marvel studio. Fuck it. Turn them
That's
into a DC
right.
studio
That's
as well.
right. That's right.
All you care about are the big Triple A. You look at that. You look at that fucking list. Okay, and we're gonna talk about it when it comes up. You look at that fucking list, yeah. And then every single one of these things that are small, like Returnal, 1 million copies sold, and people are like, oh, you know, Housemarque used to be so good before they started following the PlayStation formula. Is what they will say in 5 years. They used to make games like Returnal, and that other one with the side-scrolling thing wasn't that so creative. Why can't we get that? Shut the fuck up. You don't care about these games. All you care about are the big ass games. So you know what? You should only get big ass games. Fuck this little passion projects. Like, fuck
they don't
off.
care.
Like,
buy games.
You guys are the worst. You're so hypocritical. I am so tired of listening to PlayStation fans be like, oh man, I want Jade Empire again. Oh man, I want whatever fuckery again. Oh, I love Killzone. Shut the fuck up. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't. You don't play these games. You know what you want? You want God of War. You know what you want? You want Spider-Man. You want the big games. That's the only games that you want. You want the big, graphically intensive, third-person, cinematic, action adventure. It's the only thing you show up for.
That's right.
That's it. So shut the fuck up about every other small game.
That's right.
Just shut up. Shut up.
God damn, you're right. You're right.
I'm so tired. And the thing is, I will tell you that I mostly, you know what I said? I said, fuck Sony Japan. Fuck them. I never cared about their game.
Forget all of them. Forget all of them.
Listen, Gravity Rush, fuck it. I played it. I didn't like it. It was a piece of trash.
Those games would be good on Game Pass.
On Game Pass. I don't give a shit. That's where the trash goes anyway. So the point is this. The point is this.
I'm on your side. Wait a minute.
Listen. The point is this. You PlayStation people, all you want from Sony first party are the big budget AAA games.
That's right. They're
don't
fake
ever
gamers.
talk to me again about passion projects, okay? I don't care. All you want are the Forspoken. You guys will probably pay more for Forspoken than you did for Ratchet and Clank. You certainly pay more for Forspoken than you did for Returnal. Like, there's no way Forspoken sold less than Returnal. And Returnal is a much better game. So the point is this. The point is this.
Returnal sold a million copies?
No, let them keep going. Don't stop them.
No,
there is no way. There is no way. I don't care what the numbers are. There is no way Forspoken did sell more than 1 million. The point is this. The point is this. The point is this. This nonsense that people keep talking about. Oh no. Oh this. Oh that. I want this. I want to know you fucking don't. And even if you want, you know what? You don't fucking matter. It doesn't matter what you want. Because no one is there to support you. Okay? Fuck them. PlayStation only make big budget games. Insomniac, fuck it. Turn into the superhero, whatever comic book store game equivalent. Just do that, okay? Fuck these new IPs. Fuck creativity. Fuck innovation. And you know what, dog? Fuck it. Make them all Spider-Man. I don't care if it's Spider-Man reskin. It's the only thing this people show for. Me, I'm just tired of the hypocrisy. It's not the fact that they only support this. It's the fact that they pretend to care about something else. I like it. I can't say it. I'm just don't pretend. Just say this is what you want. This is nice. See, the thing is, for me, I'm like, yeah, this is what I want. People are like, oh, I want Sony Santa Monica to make like, oh, a brand new IP because all they've made is God of War. I agree with you. But if people are going to say, oh, I want it to be like a small little passion, shut the fuck. As soon as you say small.
Hold up. Shut up. Okay, so before no, you're next. You are next. I gotta do the super chat. I gotta respect the peoples. I gotta respect the peoples.
Did he drop $10?
Yes, he topped $10. All right. God damn it. Let me respect the peoples. Okay. All right. Then you go and you pop off. All right. Don't hold nothing back. JD Gamer. He says again, pathetic pork begging ponies got no games. Bro, we got X-Men. Ooh, Venom 2025. Ooh. And that's just Insomniac. Never mind what the rest are cooking. JD Gamer, he says, P-Rack, I hope you didn't have your info on PSN. You know what's funny? My shit got hacked, or my account got compromised one time, and it wasn't even PlayStation. It was Best Buy.
Damn, it's tough.
Yeah, so it's like, it's you know, if you're gonna get it, you're gonna get it. It's a PS needs Windows Defender and a VPN. Definitely not Windows Defender. VPN, not that one. JD Gamer, he says, P-Rock, why are you doing 2 truths and 1 lie featuring me? Nah, dog, you got caught because you out there now capping for 2026 when you said that this gen, JD, be real, that Xbox was going to take over this gen, and that this gen, They're gonna bump PlayStation down, not to the first choice, not even the second choice, but the third choice. You said that. He hyped that this gen was the gen for Xbox. This gen, and now my man Captain for 2026. You said this gen. And the only reason why you guys are hyping 2026, because you can't say wait for E3, because there is no E3. So you can't say that no more. That's one thing. All right. Anyway, no, I'm not done yet. JD Gamer, thank you for the super chat. My man got shit to say. Yo, bro, if you want to invite, believe me, bro, you could come and hit the mic up. Let me know. Again, pathetic pork bacon ponies got no games. After MS gets done buying up publishers and winning every bid for good third-party exclusivity, remember that Sony didn't have to poke them, but this motherfucker says he's gonna buy the industry. Yo, that's your peeps, Doc. Doc, that's your peeps. That's your peeps.
He overshot. He overshot a little bit.
I said we're gonna buy Japan. All right, fuck this shit. He said we can't buy Sony because Japan won't let us. Fine, we're buying Japan.
Yeah, he overshot a little bit. It's okay.
Just by the United Nations.
He said, yo, the what is it? The FTC is not gonna let it. Fine, we'll just buy the FTC.
Okay, let me add one.
Hold up, one last thing. Dave Daily shaves his legs. Fuck, that's his name. Daily shaves his legs. All right. Extreme is off the reservation. P-Rock take control. Oh shit. All right. Anyway, so we got Doc.
I got you.
All right. Go ahead, Doc.
Can I go? I'm stretching right now.
Yeah, go ahead. Do what you got.
I'm gonna go ahead. Let me tell you right now. I got a lot of respect for Extreme, but I never agree with him. Okay, but what he said today. What he said today came from the bowels of his soul, and he meant it with everything. I'm going to go ahead and translate for those of us that need things simplified. Pretty much what he said is, you don't buy games unless they're a large IP outside of gaming. That's what it comes down to. And to be honest with you, this is the best thing for Insomniac when you look at how much it costs to make these freaking games. Attach them to an IP that already has fans. The only thing you got to do now is make the gameplay good and make the game look beautiful, which we know they already could do. That makes sense. For me as a gamer, I would prefer for Insomniac to get free range with their talent and make a brand new IP. But like M said, you won't buy it. You won't support it. You proved it. So I don't want to hear something about Xbox gamers don't buy games. No, y'all don't buy games either. Maybe that's exactly what I'm saying. M said PlayStation gamers don't buy games.
This is a PlayStation conversation.
That's right. PlayStation gamers don't buy games. I like that. I got low gamer scores. There you go.
Don't buy small games. Don't buy small games.
Y'all don't buy games unless they got a big IP. I like that, right? So
there you go.
So that's beautiful. So it makes sense.
But hold up. All right, no, let him cook. Let him finish. Let him get his sazon. Let him do his sazon.
I like those people that say that, hey, listen, all of these women have great personalities and all I care about is the personality. No, bitch, you want the curves, okay? You want that thickness. That's exactly what you want. You don't care about no motherfucking personality. You don't care about the inside. That shit doesn't please into your eye. You won't even give her a second look.
That's right. And to be honest, no capping at all, right? This is if you want to look at the positive of this as a gamer, right now there is no better company that can do this. You will trust if you are a PlayStation fan. I'm not a PlayStation fan. If you are an Xbox fan or a Marvel fan, you have faith, right? That Insomniac is not gonna mess up this IP that you love. Can we say that about every other superhero game that comes out?
And you know, bro, that's what I'm saying, right? I'm glad we brought this up because let's move into the next topic of Insomniac now most likely being. And listen, the new IP is not fully ruled out. Just their roadmap is specifically Marvel focused, right? Because they got 3 major IPs, you got to use it, right? But what I don't understand is this. I could maybe understand, because now people are saying comic book fatigue. I could maybe understand if everybody's doing it and we got nothing but bangers. But we don't. Avengers flopped. Marvel's Midnight Suns, who the fuck knows what happened to that game? Guardians of the Galaxies, I thought it was a pretty good game.
No, that was good.
But a lot of people didn't play it.
Yep, still flop.
Suicide Squad, motherfuckers are breaking NDAs just to let people know this shit is trash.
Yep. What about Gotham Knights? What do you think Gotham Knights?
Gotham Knights.
That was a Game Pass game. That was the definition.
That shit was a subscription game because I think they even put that shit on PSN Plus too. That shit's on PSN Plus too. That shit's just straight to subscription. Like, bro, GameFly that shit. Like like to this day, the two best comic book games that we got, franchises that we got, is Arkham franchise from Rocksteady and Spider-Man. And when was the last Arkham Knight game? 2014? It was in Buta. Yeah, it was 2014 when Arkham Knight came out. We don't have a lot of great comic book games. Barely any. From anybody. So Insomniac, if they're the Marvel Studios, chances are they're most likely going to be the only studio that actually does comic book games right. Hopefully, I think EA got Iron Man, right? And I think somebody else got Black Panther. Hopefully, they don't fuck it up. Because if they fuck it up, there's only one developer you're going to go to for a good comic book game. Hopefully Wonder Woman. Yo, even me, and I'm not capping because you saw me, I'm not shitting on Blade. I'm a little suspect with Arkham, but I'm going to wait and see with Arcane Lions. But I'm going to wait and see. Yeah, Arcane Lions, because I'm hoping they knock it out the park. That's why I'm not shitting on them, because I want more developers across the industry to make these games, because they got to look at it this way. Some people could be like, man, Spider-Man, Wolverine, I don't like it. But then let's say somebody goes, how about Black Panther? Then they'd be like, ooh. I guarantee every gamer, unless you don't like comic book gaming at all, but if you like comic books, I guarantee there's a character that you wish they could make a game out of. Whether it's the Hulk,
for sure.
Captain
The Hulk,
America.
for sure.
But the thing is, we need somebody to tackle on. So we need to encourage these developers to invest in this stuff. So that way, some of you, listen, when Rocksteady revealed Arkham Asylum, that shit was my dream come true, because I'm a Batman fan. So when I saw that game, that shit, listen, I'm such a fucking huge Batman fan that I love the VR, because I feel like I'm fucking Batman. I put the fucking music in the background. That's how much of a fucking fanboy I am over Batman. So when that game came out, bro, I loved it, right? I guarantee there's you comic book fans, you're waiting for a Daredevil. Or maybe your character's Superman. Or maybe yours is Green Lantern, right? DC's a lot harder to figure this out because Warner Brothers owns IP and they have their own gaming studios and they don't have a lot. So them dudes, they're going to have to restructure their shit. They're going to have to do what Marvel does if we really want to see all these IPs, because they're on some funky shit. But Marvel did it smart. They have Marvel Game Studios, but they got no developers.
Hey, bro, let me ask you this, though. Do you want this game to be a mature or rated teen?
No, mature. You know what I'm saying?
All the X-Men games.
But let's be honest. The lines are blurred now, because I seen teen games with shit that wouldn't be in teen games 20 years ago. So
okay,
you know, it's true. Things change. Like shit that we see today, that shit was not popping. Now you see dudes fucking today.
I think
fucking like The Last of Us 2, Abby getting backshotted. That shit would not happen in 2000. That shit was not. Sony would have gotten sued, bro.
For what? For what again?
For Abby getting back shots.
Oh.
Yo, when I saw that, I'm like, whoa. Even I was like, yo, chill, bro. Like, yo.
Yeah, that game was rated mature.
Yo, but I'm thinking, yo. Yeah, I don't. That shit should have been rated at least single X. That shit should have been NC-17, bro. That shit. When I saw that shit, when I saw that scene, I'm playing. I'm like, all right, they're about to do love, and then I'm like, oh, he flipped her. I'm like, yo, if my wife walks in, she'll be like, what the fuck is you doing? I'm like, it's a video game. I'm like, what fucking game is this? That shit would not fly 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, it's not like we're getting flooded with games. In fact, most suck comic book games.
So you mentioned comic book fatigue. The only reason I don't think that'll be real is because it's not like Insomniac is going to be the only studio producing games, right? So there's going to be other games in between.
You're going to get Sony banned. You're going to get Naughty Dog whenever they get their shit together. You know, you got Sucker Punch. Yes.
Yeah. But my whole thing is I understand Spider-Man being, rated for teen because they want to reach the most amount of people, but I think it'd be dope to be able to see Wolverine put his claws into somebody and literally
Oh,
chop
yes.
their heads off and stuff.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like that'd be dope. And that's what I'm, the same thing I'm hoping for with Blade.
Yes.
But I don't even know if they're gonna do that with Blade, because if you want to reach the masses, you got to make that rating. You know.
But look at Grand Theft Auto though. Them motherfuckers is the most worst when it comes to.
That's fair.
So I think it's possible.
That's fair.
You know, like
To
you
be
got,
fair,
you know.
they always said it was going to be mature, so I don't know. What we're discussing.
Oh, they did
So
say
hell
it?
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh hell
they
yeah.
always said it
okay.
ages ago.
Oh,
So-
okay.
Let me get some more super chats. King Savage Kool-Aid. He said, salute Puerto Rock people. Out here saying Wolverine League gameplay looks awful. Don't even get me started on that shit. And that PS is down bad. But yet the Wolverine is still in early development. Xbox fanboys are hoping the worst for PS. I said that on the 2 days ago, a couple of days ago, on the space. I forgot what was the topic we were talking about. Anyway, I was in a space talking about it, and they were talking about, you know, how Sony don't say nothing or why it takes so long, whatever. And I said in general, gamers this gen is not like the gamers of last gen or before that, right? Gamers this gen are quick to bash. Well, you saw it. Blade got bashed for concept art. Games will get bashed. Remember when Grand Theft Auto 6 was leaked? People say, oh, this game looks like trash. They need to start over. I'm like, bro, it's still in development. Like, what do you mean start over? They just, like, clearly, they're still programming, right?
Yeah.
So, and you saw how the July showcase in 2020, when you got Craig from Halo. Now, you show a game that's not right, gamers today is going to fuck you up. Hey, even if you do show a good one, gamers will still find a way to make it look like trash, just to put it on their YouTube, get the clicks, all that stuff. Look what they did with Final Fantasy 16. That guy made a whole video saying, oh yeah, this game's so easy, I could play the one button. And then somebody exposed him saying, well, yes, you put the accessibility options that allows people with one hand to play the game. You see what I'm saying? That's how far gamers and content creators are going to misrepresent shit. So yeah, he was there doing this. He was there doing this.
Yeah.
Right? He was just like eating a sandwich, and people assume, damn, this game is that easy. You could play with one hand eating a sandwich, when in reality, he set all the accessibility of options that will allow a person who's handicapped but still be able to play the game. But that's not what he did, you see? So that's the shit we get now. So now, and that shit trends. That dude got like crazy views over that. So now, publishers across the industry are like, all right, whoa, we need to be careful how we show our games, because that shit trends, right? People, you know what I'm saying? King Kool-Aid also said, no matter how much people want PS to fail and look bad, PlayStation always come back countering and punching back. Listen,
nobody want PlayStation to fail.
Man, you a liar. You are a
liar.
liar. You are lies.
No, listen. This is what I would say.
Maybe listen. Just say bro. Don't represent other people. Just say
I'm representing everybody. Nobody want PlayStation to fail. Damn it, we all gamers. This
lies.
is what I will say.
Lies.
This help us understand PlayStation, and when you understand somebody, you can accept them a lot more. What M said is extremely correct. Like, now I get why PlayStation does what they do. If they're go ahead and give you new ideas, new IP, and the PlayStation fan base doesn't buy it and doesn't support it, then they're gonna go the safe route. That makes sense to me. That makes sense. Again, I'm just happy.
But all right, so let me.
I need you to not sorry.
No.
Doc, I need you to not misrepresent my words here.
Yeah, I'm not representing. He said y'all don't buy games. Y'all don't buy games. It makes sense.
Hold up. Horizon Zero Dawn was a brand new IP, extremely risky, and people showed up for it. Like, it sold like 90 million copies right there. So,
Zero Dawn was amazing.
So yeah. But that was a brand new IP from a studio that had never done it. So they are open to taking risks.
Not this
I'm
generation.
talking about specifically are these people that keep telling us that they should go back to SOCOM, they should go back to Resistance, and all of these failures that they left behind. And the reason that these games were failures is that these people didn't buy them in the first place.
They didn't buy games.
And they want more of these failures to come back around just so that they don't buy them again. So there you go. Go ahead.
Well, to be fair, SOCOM Confrontation got fucked because of the. It came out around.
Anyway, move on.
It failed because it came out around the time the network went down. So you got a multiplayer game, but you got you got a multiplayer game that you can't play multiplayer. It's supposed to succeed. multiplayer game where you can't play multiplayer.
Multiplayer. We're not gonna do
No
that.
shit.
I don't care.
What?
Life isn't fair.
No,
No, but you see, that's just how it is, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Don't play multiplayer. No.
Yeah, but then you make fun of PlayStation games for playing Call of Duty.
No. The best multiplayer game.
As if you will ever play Twisted Metal again.
Hold on. I gotta call Big Bro out right now. The best
Okay, go ahead.
multiplayer game on PlayStation you don't even play. Gran Turismo 7. You don't even play that game. And that's the best multiplayer game on PlayStation.
That shit is disgusting. That shit is
Come
disgusting.
on. Destiny, what?
That shit is disgusting.
Destiny's failing right now. What are you talking
Gran
about, bro?
Turismo is driving trash.
Grown. They don't count, M. Destiny
Gran
wasn't organically grown. They don't count.
Gran Turismo is driving trash.
What?
I don't even play the single player mode in that game.
Bro, I love this podcast. So this podcast, we have established Sony ponies don't buy games, and Gran Turismo is trash. I don't like it.
I've been said that though. I've been said that. You need to come by it. Shit. Everybody knows I hate racing games. All right. So anyway, what about my bro? Listen, what about the leak? What about the leak?
Just past your part, Em. I just past your part.
Now what about the leak? What do you, bro? All right,
I
little bro.
Game Pass all the time.
Little bro, Game Pass is trash. Little bro.
No, don't do that.
What about the leak? The leak. Insomniac's blueprint. They got inside. They got X-Men. They're about to push Venom. What you think?
No. Like I said, this is honestly, if you're a gamer, this is you don't want anybody else making these games but Insomniac right now. I even said it. I think Insomniac is the best developer this generation so far. I don't know how anybody could argue that. Yes, there's games that have gotten higher scores, have gotten more awards, but if you look at consistently this generation, to me, and even maybe last generation too, I don't know. I would say Insomniac has definitely made their mark. So I'm okay with the roadmap because the same thing, like I said, I understand it. I don't need them spending $385 million and not getting, their investment back because the PlayStation fan base is not buying that game. If it's an IP that people already know and people are already attached to, people are going to buy it just off that jump. And right now, these leaks are actually showing how much that Activision duty deal really does matter. That every single cent and money that comes in does matter. And I think Insomniac, this is the best thing for them. They need to play it safe, and I'm not mad at it.
Now, I want to show you guys on the screen. These are the best games or the best-selling games in the U.S. up to November. Right? If you look, this is just everything. Third party, first party, all of it. If you look at the majority of the games, right? There's only 3 games that are new IPs. One is Hogwarts Legacy, but it's based off a well-known IP.
Facts.
The second,
say that again.
It's a well-known IP. Well-known IP.
Yeah.
Right? That's one new IP.
Fan base, big bro.
Okay.
Huge fan base.
Yeah. The next one is Starfield, but that game is based off the legacy of Bethesda being a Bethesda RPG. Fallout in space.
Yeah. Skyrim in space, all that stuff. Yep.
And then the third one on the list is Elden Ring, but their company's known for Souls games. There is technically look at this list. There is no new IP without some type of caveat behind that. Everything's a sequel, a licensed IP, or the game is based off something of a legacy that the studio established.
Okay, I'm gonna do this because I'm on your show. I'm gonna be fair.
Go ahead.
Okay?
Go ahead. Name me a new fresh IP, with no backstory.
Okay. Just because I'm fair, okay? The only one on here that I would look at and be like, okay, there's really no caveat behind it would be Elden Ring. I agree with you.
No, hell no. Hell, what?
No. I would agree. Hold on, let me finish. I would agree that Starfield rode the wave of the Bethesda mystique and all that other stuff. I would agree with that. I would agree that Hogwarts Legacy, bro, that the Harry Potter fans don't play. This is a whole different level, okay? But Elden Ring came out of nowhere, bro.
No. It did not come out of nowhere. It did not.
Never played Souls games.
No.
Sekiro have never played Souls rings that have played Elden Rings, bro. Come on now. Elden Ring is a new IP. Starfield is a new IP too. Regardless of what you want to say, it is a new IP. So this sheet shows that the new IPs have came from third-party developers and Xbox. Sony had nothing new.
Let me see. Sekiro Shadow Dice twice sold 10 million. How much did Dark Souls 3 sold? Right? From Software was on a come up. Everybody knew about From Software at this point. Dark Souls 3 sales. Also another 10 million. You know what I'm saying? Elden Ring's hype came from Software's already making Souls games. So when they announced, hey, we're gonna listen. So we're gonna take. So when they announced that shit was already fire. That shit was already blown up. That shit was already blown up.
I did not know
that shit was already blown up. That shit was already blown up. You don't believe? Look at the chat. Elden Ring when they first unveiled it.
I believe your chat.
I say,
Tony's in there.
hey, no, listen. My chat is the honest chat. I got the realest chat on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Elden Ring was blown up. Yeah, Elden Ring is backed by From Software's stuff, right? But the point is, if you look at that list, listen, all of gamers are full of shit. Look at the shit we're buying. Look at Resident Evil 4 is the 11th best-selling game. How many goddamn times? We're talking about remakes. That motherfucker's been out since 2005. Every fucking gen, they make a Resident Evil 4. And it's always selling.
Okay, you got me. I can't even argue against that.
We're talking about remake.
You got me.
That game came out in 2000. When was it? It was on GameCube in 2005, bro. Every gen, they keep releasing Resident Evil 4, and not only does it keep selling, they still want to give it a nom for Game of the Year every time, bro.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Listen, that's just gonna get remade for Xbox 2026, and they'll get a nom for Game of the Year.
Okay, I'm gonna say something else. They might get mad at me, but I just gotta say it, okay? Super Mario Bros. Wonder is a good game, but we've played that game before. I'm just saying. It's a good game.
You ain't gotta preach to me, bro. You ain't gotta preach to me. Listen. I'm not saying it because if I say something, listen, I'm not saying nothing. That's on you. You take the heat. I'm not saying
the newest and best game on this list by far is Starfield, hands down. What? That's the game.
What?
You were doing so good, bro. Listen, the new game on that list is Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy won that shit.
I haven't played. Have you played? I actually haven't played it. Have you played it?
Hogwarts Legacy? Hell yeah!
It's good.
Love it. I love it, bro.
It's actually great.
I love it. People ask me. So Baron asked me. Baron asked me. Instead of Resident Evil 4, what game would I put in? He thought I would say Final Fantasy 16. I said no. I would put Hogwarts Legacy. I like Hogwarts Legacy over Final Fantasy. Even though I like Final Fantasy 16, I would pick Hogwarts Legacy over Final Fantasy 16. That shit slaps. That shit is good. And I'm not a Harvey Party fan by any means, but it's a fucking good ass game. They did such a phenomenal job.
I'm gonna bring home what you just tried to do here, just so the chat keeps up with us. So Big Bro just pretty much brought home that the roadmap that Insomniac is on is proven for success.
Oh yeah,
because they have IPs that are recognizable, and they have thrown a few new IPs in there that maybe they hit, maybe they don't. But obviously, the IPs that are recognizable are the ones that are doing what they need to do.
And if you do it right,
has been done already. It's a remake, remaster, or whatever.
And if you do it right, shit, I need that list, bro. Hold on, where's that list at? At? Oh, here we go. I'm gonna push it up there. Here, let me take this bullshit out of here. Let me put this up here. Right?
No, so don't put the gameplay on, Bobby. Don't do it.
No. I'm not doing a gameplay. I'm doing the chart. Now, there's two charts. This is one of them. So supposedly, Venom 2025, Wolverine 2026, then a 2-year gap, then Spider-Man 3, then a new Ratchet and Clank, and then X-Men will be 2030. Oh, this is gonna be a fucking long way, bro. Would I even be alive in 2030? Oh my God, please!
You take care of yourself.
Jesus, please don't take me away. I'm not ready. And then, well, according to this right here, 2031, 2032, new IP.
Yeah, but PlayStation might not even be around by then. I'm just
shit, this guy. Well, you know what?
Might have bought PlayStation by then.
I know, right? They bought Japan.
Microsoft might have bought PlayStation by then.
They bought Japan. But ultimately, we seen the sales.
Actually, hold on. Let's talk about the time scale there.
The time scale.
Happy with that?
What?
Are we happy? No, not are we happy with the actual scale. Are we happy that we know that? because
am.
I don't particularly
I'm happy.
like knowing this.
It doesn't matter, puppy. You already know things change. So that's why I look at this
That's
and
true.
it's like,
That's
yeah,
what.
it
See,
don't
that
really
is
matter.
actually one of the things I was going to say. Thank you for reminding me, because I'm
Yeah.
like, people are now going to try to hold them to this, even though
Yeah.
they didn't put this out there. So
Right.
let's say that, for example, Venom doesn't come out. Like, let's say that they tried, they just cancel it internally. People are now going to be like, yeah, where is our Venom? You promised us our Venom, even though they didn't. That's why I'm saying,
Right.
like, I don't actually like this being out here because I don't trust gamers with this knowledge. I don't think gamers deserve this knowledge. I don't think they are mature enough to handle the fact that things could change, just like you said, or Venom could be shifted to come out in 2029 instead. And then people will be throwing a fit. They'll be like, well, they're announcing in 2023.
Well, with the amount of freaking delays that we have seen, if somebody can't look at this and be like, maybe that's not gonna happen, that's ridiculous. We can't hold. I almost don't want developers to tell us when a game is coming out until they're like 100% sure they're gonna make that deadline.
That's
Because at this
exactly
point,
what
it's
I've
like,
been on.
bro,
See, I told you, Doc.
it's
I don't know
crazy.
why you don't listen to me. We would agree all the time.
We do agree a lot. We do. Ponies don't buy games. I agree.
Hey, listen, man. Call them whatever you want. As long as we agree that these motherfuckers don't buy these small ass passion projects they keep bitching about, I'll be on your side.
Hey, let me ask you guys this though. From this league, is there anything that worries you about Sony?
No.
Not a single thing.
No. Okay.
Actually,
No, but
I'm not.
Is that something that should worry me?
You know, that's a
Because
good
the thing is,
question.
I also
Let's-
haven't.
That's a
looked
good
into
question.
it.
From
Well,
as an
what about-
Xbox dude,
Yeah.
what do you think should worry us?
I just
What-
see the how much emphasis they had on Call of Duty and the Activision duty deal. Like I didn't realize how big of an impact that was gonna be, for PlayStation, especially if it's gonna stay on PlayStation. Like I don't see like why they said 2027 this might be a problem and all this. It's like, damn, is it really that big?
So
You
here's the
know,
thing. So a lot of people, there was a guy who talked about the Microsoft strategy, and boy, he got hated on. Well, obviously, you talk about Xbox, you got your Xbox concubine legion to destroy him, right? But he said that Microsoft is trying to do the Amazon strategy, where you go, or better, the Walmart strategy. It's probably even better. You go in, you set up shop, and you sell your products cheaper than all the local mom and pop shops. Mom and pop shops are selling the milk, whatever, $4, you sell it for $2. Mm-hmm. And you sell sneakers, and you sell this. Everything's cheap. So you no longer go to a mom and pop shop and all that stuff, because why are you going to go to the store, pay $4 or $5 when you could get the milk for $2? So now everybody's going to Walmart. This is why New York City don't allow Walmart. There's no Walmart in New York City. I don't think, for all you who don't know, you go to New York City, there is no Walmart. You have to leave New York City to get a Walmart. New York City will not allow Walmart because they do this. So they set up shop, they sell the stuff cheap, take a loss. This forces the mom and pop shops to close down, the bodegas, everybody's gone. Once they're all gone, now Walmart will sell the milk for $7. But here's the problem. Where else are you going to get milk? You got nowhere else, because you already you got rid of everything else. So I would imagine Sony's thinking, all right, Microsoft, and we saw the leaks. They even admitted, we're going to outspend Sony and crush them. So like when you combine the two behind the scenes stuff, Sony's like, damn, Microsoft's giving all, because Sony knows, like, bro, ain't no way you making $200 million games and you think this Game Pass shit is making. We know you lying, because because they make the games themselves. They're like, Sean Layden said it. They know they're lying, but Microsoft has the capital to keep that shit turning, right? They be like, yeah, we're gonna keep this going. Sony's like, these motherfuckers are gonna put these games that they know Game Pass ain't fucking recovering, but people are gonna jump on it. We get crushed, and then once we're gone, then Microsoft will be like, all right, hey, Game Pass is going to be $50 a month. What you going to do? You ain't got nobody.
Wouldn't that be concerning?
What?
Wouldn't that be concerning then?
That's not concerning for me. That's concerning for Sony. They have to figure that shit out.
Oh, I see. You see, that's why you my big bro. I agree.
Fuck, I got to figure if I worked, I'd be like, bro, I got a job to do. I got to figure, not me. All I know is, you see what's on the screen? This is what I get. Listen, this leak showed me they have the X-Men IP. Now, granted, it's fucked up. They couldn't do it in their own time with a big reveal at a state of play or at a showcase. I get that. I get. They want those big surprises and stuff like that. But me, I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. I know Insomniac got X-Men, so for me, I'm good. and another Spider-Man's coming through. Venom, which was always a rumor, you know, I think not even a rumor, it was just community talk. But now,
Is that a full game or DLC, you think?
I don't give. Listen, can you even tell the difference? Because Sony's DLC slap. I mean, fuck. Ragnarok's free DLC is longer than Call of Duty.
Goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's disrespectful. Oh, that's disrespectful. Oh, that's disrespectful.
You know what I'm saying, dog?
Your desktop screen.
Oh shit, yeah.
Is your Google background blue as well?
Yeah,
What
boy.
is wrong with you?
I bleed blue, baby.
Oh my god.
I'm Papa Smurf. I'm Poppy Smurf. I'm Poppy Smurf and stuff like that. Oh shit. So all right. So here's the thing. Tell us anything else, because you know I'm trying to find that slide too. If anybody has that slide with the Call of Duty shit, yeah, the Call of Duty shit.
The other thing was they were talking about Xbox's the threat of their infrastructure, like how Xbox's bleeds into everything, pretty much like what you just said right now. And Sony, should Sony also take that strategy? Like we see them dabbling a little bit into PC.
All right, found it.
But would it benefit Sony to have like day and date on PC? I don't see how it does.
I don't know.
I don't see how it does not. Look at all these IPs. I think Spider-Man would have sold a lot more. Somebody did say that this slide might not be 100% true. I don't know if Chad can help us out with that.
So some people say it's true. Some people say it's not true.
Let me answer your question. How it doesn't benefit Sony? Listen, you keep claiming this. The thing about I think Xbox is that they say something, and even when they accidentally stumble upon something that makes sense, they forget that they said it the next day. For example, you say that most of the PlayStation people, they play multiplayer games, yeah? They play them on their PlayStation, right? That entire system of finance means that PlayStation gets 30% of the cut from those, third-party players. If PlayStation cannot attract people to their box, then those people do not buy games on their box, which means that they make less money. So that's how you harm Sony. That companies
you think they're attracting them with their exclusives? Hold up. Pardon? You think they're attracting them with their exclusives?
Yes, and I will give you an analogy that I gave before, but people don't want to understand. Like you've been house hunting, right? Like yes. There might be, let's say that your budget was, extremely generous, and you were looking specifically for a house with a swimming pool. Okay, just what you wanted, doesn't have to make sense. Okay, and so you get a house with a swimming pool, right? Now, here's the thing: you chose that house over other houses because of its exclusive feature. But how many times are you actually going to use the swimming pool? You're not going to use it 100% of the time. And in fact, you will use your kitchen and your living room way more than you ever use your swimming pool. But the thing is, you wanted access to the exclusive feature, so you bought that house. It is the same role that exclusives play in consoles. They are not supposed to be the thing that we play the majority of the time, but they are the things that we want access to, so that when we do want it, we have it. So there you go.
I mean, that sounds good, but the numbers show us that majority of PlayStations out there in the wild are not even touching exclusives. It's the Fortnites, it's the Call of Duties, it's the even Roblox right now is taking over PlayStation. So it's not that. I know that you guys believe that every PlayStation gamer might think like you, but more casual gamers know PlayStation because PlayStation is the more popular brand. That's what Sony needs to do.
Brand? Like,
so let's have a serious talk.
They're not the more popular brand just because of their exclusive. I would argue it's because of their branding. That's what I would argue.
But how? They got
LeBron James to come out and endorse the PlayStation 5. When the PlayStation 5 was coming out, I forgot what rapper it was that had the PlayStation controller showing it. Whatever. Xbox didn't do nothing like that, and all that stuff makes it popular. You know what I mean? Like kids can't even tell you why they want a PlayStation 5 over an Xbox. They really can't tell you, and it's just all my friends are on there. They don't even know that now there's cross-gen and you can play with your friends regardless, right? So. It's the brand name. That's why you can't tell me if Apple iPhone 13 is better than a 12. You can't really tell me what it is. You just know that it's an iPhone, right? The popular brand, that does matter, guys. That really does matter. And right now, I think console-wise, Sony is crushing it. They are the more popular console.
But how did they get to popularity, Doc? Like when we leave this podcast, I want you to stop with this illusion you have.
No,
Then
I
I'm gonna
think you're
let
being
your brother
disillusioned if you think it's because of
So,
exclusives.
so I'm going to
Because it's
explain
proven that
to you.
it's not.
I'm going to explain to you why it is exclusives, right? I'm going to explain
ahead.
to you why. Because let me put it this way. I'm going to name you 4 games, and you're going to tell me which platform I'm thinking in my head with these 4 games.
Okay.
You ready?
Go.
Madden, 2K,
Okay.
Witcher, Grand Theft Auto 5.
I'm
What
thinking
platform?
PlayStation.
I'm only thinking of one platform. Which platform am I thinking of?
I'm thinking PlayStation.
Nope, PC.
Madden on PC?
Okay. Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, Madden is Madden on PC?
Madden
Yeah,
on
Madden's on
PC?
PC. Yeah, Madden's on PC. Yeah, they're all on no platform.
It is on PC. You think
Yeah, it's on
you think
PC,
PC
yeah.
gamers are playing Madden?
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? I'm not saying who plays what. All I'm saying is name the platform. The reality is it could be Xbox, PlayStation, PC. Any of those games could be played.
But you see what I did was right. If I go to any random person and ask them, hey, I want to make sure I can play these 4 games. What system do you think I could play them on?
Yeah.
They're gonna say PlayStation.
Okay. Yeah, but when I'm asking you, but listen, but I ask you, what platform am I thinking of? You said PlayStation. I said no. I'm thinking of PC. I'm not wrong. Right
No,
now, here's question number 2. Here's but here's question number 2 now. I'm gonna ask you question number 2. I'm gonna name you 4 games. I'm gonna name you 4 games. Platoon, Breath of the Wild, Bayonetta 2, Tears of the Kingdom. What platform am I thinking about?
Nintendo.
Okay, I'm gonna name you another. But
But
platform,
Nintendo's
right?
the only console that you definitely buy for exclusives.
But listen. This is what I'm
their
saying.
numbers prove it.
Okay, cool.
They
Okay, cool.
don't even have Call of Duty.
Okay, cool.
Their numbers prove it.
I'm gonna give you 4 more. I'm gonna give you 4 more games. Right? God of War 2018, God of War Ragnarok, right? Spider-Man 2, Final Fantasy 16. What platform am I talking about?
PlayStation.
You see what I'm saying? Now, here's the
I
thing.
have no idea what you're saying.
Okay, now let me link that. So, in order to tell one platform from another, you need exclusives, right? You need exclusives because it's the only way you could differentiate a console from another. So now, I say, you know what? I'm gonna go buy a PlayStation because I want Final Fantasy 16. Let's go back to the PlayStation 2 era, whatever. I want Grand Theft Auto 3. I want these exclusives, right? You don't care. Listen, you don't care about console. All you know is you want to play Madden with me.
No, you're wrong.
Listen. I got a PlayStation because of the exclusives. You come up, yo, I want to play Madden. Well, I could play Madden on PlayStation. You'll be like, oh, cool. Then I'm gonna get a PlayStation. We can play together. Now, keep in mind, listen.
Let me explain. Okay,
but listen, let me finish. Let me finish my point. Did you buy a PlayStation for an exclusive?
Did I?
No. Did you? In the scenario I just gave you. You wanted to play Madden with me. I told you why I got a PlayStation, so I'm gonna play Madden there. You go, cool. Okay. I'm gonna play Madden with you. So now you get a PlayStation for Madden. Did you get a PlayStation for exclusives?
No,
you got it because you wanted to play with me because that's where your friend plays Madden, right? And then from there, you'll play Grand Theft Auto. You'll play Fortnite. You see what I'm saying?
You're proving my point.
No. I bought it for the exclusives. You didn't. Right. But because there are people bought it for exclusives and people want to play with their friends, the one that set the tone of the people who bought exclusives, everybody else is just jumping on the trend the people are, right? That's why exclusives are important for at least from a brand perspective, because it's the only way you can truly convince a person to choose an Xbox over a PlayStation.
Okay, that's fair. Let me try to counter argue. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I just want you to think about it this way, especially with our culture. I know you're gonna understand what I'm saying, okay? I remember growing up when I was little, right? You remember this. Whenever we went to somebody's house and they had a system, our parents thought everything was un Nintendo. Okay. Everything was a Nintendo. It could have been a Sega, it could have been a Genesis, it could have been anything, but everything was a Nintendo. The same way that when you go to a Spanish household, right? Depending on when you grew up, if you told somebody you wanted cereal, what was it? You get a cornflake. It was cornflakes, right? Everything. It didn't matter if it was Fruity Pebbles, whatever. It was cornflake. So the actual brand is bigger than everything else. So PlayStation is big. And this generation, everyone knows PS5. But you remember those memes that'd be like, the girls would be like, choose me or a PS5. Nobody said choose me or an Xbox. All that stuff matters. That's all branding. PlayStation has capitalized on that brand, and it's credit to them. When Xbox became unpopular during the Xbox One era for all the stuff that they were doing, and PlayStation came in and swooped in, they just became the household name, and it is what it is. So
let me ask you this. So how did?
Could it be both?
So how did PlayStation 2 go from selling 150 million to the PlayStation 3 selling 80 million, and the OG Xbox selling 25 million, jumping up to 80 million? Xbox didn't have the branding with the OG Xbox, and PlayStation 2 had all the branding, all of it. So what happened? What shifted? And keep in mind, PlayStation still had Madden, still had Grand Theft Auto, still had Devil May Cry, still had Final Fantasy. So what happened? What shifted? So what happened?
You gotta remember that time frame. You gotta remember that time frame though.
So what happened though?
I'm gonna tell you right now. No, that doesn't count because that time frame was a social media time frame. It's different now. It's different now. What used to promote and sell then doesn't promote and sell now, bro. There's a lot of power in the social media branding, in getting your name out there and all that other stuff. The point used to be popular before is not popular now, bro.
The point what I'm trying to make is branding. Branding doesn't mean anything if the product is not good. That's the point I'm trying to make. No, PlayStation 3, PlayStation sold to this day, no console sold 150 million to this day. PlayStation 2 is the only one to do it. But then Sony lost it with a snap of the finger. Why? Because it was $600. People couldn't see the exclusives. And a lot of games people associated PlayStation, people saw, oh shit, Xbox got it. So why am I going to pay $600 for a PlayStation when I can still play all these games? Halo 3 was a banger. Gears of War was a phenom. You see what I'm saying? In gaming, look at Nintendo, right? Nintendo was a huge hit with the Wii. Even grandmas in retirement homes was playing the Wii. Yeah, then they released the Wii U. They released the Wii U. That shit was trash. No one was fucking with it.
Because they promoted it wrong.
Nothing. No, because it was trash. It didn't make sense. It didn't make sense.
The Wii was a good console.
Listen, bro. It failed. That shit, nobody knew.
It did because they promoted it wrong. Then
Nintendo came back with a Switch, and now it shot right back up again. You have to come out with a good product, a product that makes people that be like, why I gotta get this? You know what? I'm gonna get this because of this reason. I do say PS5 did benefit from branding, but the branding PS4 had to reestablish. Xbox One's branding was trash.
Yes, I agree. Yes, okay, I agree with you there.
You see what I'm saying? But they had to, and they built it with games. So you have a PS4, right? And here's the harder, and this is when we talked about this early in the year, right? You got 2020, and I told you guys that 2020, 2021 is what's going to hurt Xbox the most. Because it launched a console with no goddamn games, and all you guys did was talk about was backwards compatibility. And I was telling you, bro, no one gives a fuck about an old ass Xbox One game running at 60 FPS. Admit it now. Who's talking like now? Who talks about backwards compatibility now? Nobody, because no one gave a fuck. No one gave a fuck. When I saw people cap, I'm like, yo, watch. This shit's gonna be all forgotten. Ain't nobody gonna remember this bullshit. Ain't nobody like, yeah, let me boot up a 2014 game right now today. Ain't nobody give a fuck.
No, backwards compatibility does matter. People are talking about it with the new Nintendo.
Listen.
With the new Nintendo.
Yeah, they're talking Nintendo, and guess what they're gonna do 2 years later? Not give a fuck about it. Listen. Xbox did not invent backwards compatibility. I had a Sega Genesis, which was backwards compatible with the Master System by buying this attachment. I thought it was great because I'm like, yeah, I can still play my Master System games. I didn't give a fuck about my Master System games because the Genesis games, the 60-bit games, that's what I wanted to play. I didn't want to play Master System games no more. They were ugly. I wanted to play the new shit. You know? That's just how it is. When you got the new shit, you want to play the new shit because that's the whole point of buying the new shit. You know, the whole backwards compatibility, that's like a launch, you know, oh, it's cool, blah, blah. After a year or two, and when all the game starts pumping out, you ain't got time to be playing old shit. Ain't nobody trying to hear that.
Probably everybody's playing their backlog, bro. Everybody got a
Man,
backlog.
but you're playing the backlog that's
everybody got a
created this
backlog,
gen.
bro. Come on now,
This
bro.
gen.
Everybody
This
got a
gen's backlog. This
Bro,
gen.
I'm playing
But anyway,
Red Dead Redemption 2 right now.
look at
But
oh man.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a good
man.
game. It's a good game.
Oh,
It's a good
get the
game.
fuck out of here.
you don't like Red Dead Redemption 2?
No, bro. I bought it when I launched. Oh my god, I fucking. But listen, to be fair, you're not playing the same game I played. You are playing the better game that I played.
Okay, yeah. That's
When I played it, the controls was trash, bro.
Okay.
It was bad. They fixed it a year later or whatever, whenever the PC port came out. Now they fixed the controls. But by that point, I already had the game deinstalled. I already beat it. It was too late for me. You guys play Red Dead 2 now. You got probably a better game. The controls are probably good. Probably if I play it today, it'll probably be better experience than I did when I first bought it.
It's still 30 FPS. I'm still gonna wait.
And it still runs on my Rogue Ally at
But
60.
at 60 frames and your Xbox at 30.
Yeah, but
Hey,
look at the disrespect they've been doing. Yo, finally, Doc, I told you I didn't want you to be disillusioned. So the final point I make this. When PlayStation first came out, what set them apart? The exclusives. So you keep trying to look for something like, oh, it's social media branding, oh, it's a new this is that.
No, I agree.
let me put it this way.
Listen,
Before
listen. You
PlayStation
guys
was
are
a
not
thing, hold on,
agreeing.
let me finish, bro.
Go
Before
ahead.
PlayStation was a thing, PlayStation wasn't a thing. And for them to become a thing, they had to use exclusives. So this is an age-old reality that you're trying to deny. But keep going.
No,
But look at this.
So,
Right here.
Listen.
Look at this list right here.
You guys are not listening to me. Listen, I agree. They came into the game with exclusives. But today, the biggest games today are not exclusive, guys.
That
The
doesn't
games that
matter
generate the
because you
most,
attract the
it does
people. You
matter
need the
because people
exclusive.
are not buying it to play their exclusives. If not, the numbers will reflect.
You know what, Dawes? Let's play.
Bro,
let's
you
play
just
this
admitted it.
hypothetical.
You just admitted the only console that actually gets bought for exclusives is Nintendo. How is anyone going to argue that?
All right, so look at the list right here. Look at
Nobody buys the Nintendo to play
Let's look at
third-party
the screen.
games.
Let's look at the screen. Let's look at the screen right now, right? We'll go on the bottom where it says FY 2020 title. Spider-Man sold 22 million copies.
How many PlayStation 5s are out there? How many PlayStation 5 sold?
But this is PS4 version.
Okay, how many PlayStation? That's even worse. How many PlayStation 4s out there in the wild?
100 million.
30?
Okay, so it's not even close.
Okay, all right. Okay, so
you're
name me.
proving my
So
point.
name.
So there's a
So
whole bunch of people that didn't even touch
all right.
Spider-Man that have PS4s.
Okay, cool.
Right?
So how many copies you think Call of Duty sold on PlayStation? You think it sold 100 million?
More than Spider-Man.
Cool, but how many copies do you think it sold? Pick a number. No, but pick. I got it. But got it. But
Call of Duty that didn't even touch Spider-Man.
just
bro.
answer.
How are you
But
arguing
cool,
this? You got the
cool.
numbers
I'm not arguing. I just asked you a question.
Okay,
How
so
many
agree.
copies you think Call of Duty sold?
I don't know. More than Spider-Man though.
Cool. Pick a number. Exaggerate.
I don't know.
Pick a number. 30 million? You think it sold? It didn't sell 30 million, but let's say 30 million.
Double whatever Spider-Man sold. I don't
Let's
know.
say 30. Let's say 30. Hell, fuck it. We'll say 40 million.
Okay, sure.
Cool. 40 million. Cool. You know what that means? About 90 million people didn't play Call of Duty. So does that game suck now? Does that mean nobody buys PlayStation for Call of Duty? No. Okay, that sucks. Nobody buys PlayStation. Okay, nobody buys PlayStation for Call of Duty because there's 90 million gamers that didn't buy it.
Okay. If you want to play this,
Using
game,
that,
this is how you gotta do it.
that's your logic. No, your logic. Listen. I'm using your logic. You are using. Listen. You listen. Just listen. Look, I want to clarify. I want to clarify. No, I want to clarify your logic. Your logic is it's not about who buys a game, it's about who don't buy the game. If you go by that logic, listen, if you go by that logic, majority of the gamers don't like games.
No.
Majority of gamers, listen, majority of the gamers don't play Call of Duty. Majority of gamers don't play Madden. Majority of gamers. The only game that probably has there's only probably two games. Listen. There's probably only two games, legitimately two games that capture probably maybe at least half the fan base, maybe even more. That's Fortnite.
All right, let me go.
And Grand Theft Auto.
Let me go, because I'm gonna make your whole chat look stupid. Look at all these idiots in there. All right, listen. You ready?
Yeah.
If you grab all Sony's exclusives and you add up all their sales, and then you grab the top 5 multi-plat games and you add up all their sales, the top 5 multi-plat games will destroy all the Sony exclusives. More people are playing multi-plat games on PlayStation than they are their exclusives. How is anyone going to argue this? Anyone that argues this does not know what the hell they're talking about. How is your chat even agreeing with this? No, that's the whole point. That most people, you guys think that everyone's playing all these exclusives.
No, we're not saying that. We're not saying it's not. Listen, I just told you, majority of the gamers don't play every game. If you go by your logic, you could pick every single game. The majority are not playing that game. If you pick Call of Duty, the majority of PlayStation gamers are not playing that game. If you pick Madden, I'm just saying but you cannot deny the exclusives are important selling point to the console. You can't say Spider-Man selling 22 million is nothing. That doesn't make sense at all.
I'm not saying it's nothing.
Listen, Spider-Man, 22 million. God of War, 21 million. Horizon, 19 million. Uncharted 4, 18 million. The Last of Us, 18 million. Even Gran Turismo Sport, dog shit-ass racing game, 12 million.
Hey, thank you, GLCC. Thank you. He's the only one making sense.
You see what I'm saying? Now, if you want to say that multi-plat games are more popular than first-party exclusives, definitely. Absolutely. But you cannot say, but here's the thing. Those multiplats are on Xbox. So why does Xbox trash?
Because
I'm not even No, not even branding. No branding. Get out of here. That's the branding.
Let me get
So they got hold up.
Let me say this.
So they got They got the branding off of games that's on Xbox.
Let me say one last thing before I got it out. You know how I know that multiplats matter more to PlayStation? Because even they fight for exclusivity of Call of Duty. Check.
Well, yeah.
But the fact for exclusivity, you see, why do you checkmate and then checkmate yourself?
They say for exclusivity to promotion, bro.
Let me ask you this. I'm gonna ask you one question. All right, so let me ask you this.
How is that checkmate and then you like literally?
Doc, I'm gonna ask you this one question. I'm gonna ask you this one question. Let's go back to when the PlayStation 4 launched.
Okay,
right?
last question. I gotta go. I gotta get back to the family.
Okay, last question. All right. PlayStation 4 launch, Xbox One launch. Except this generation of PlayStation, no Spider-Man, no God of War, no Horizon, no Uncharted. Nothing but indies and multiplats. Not one exclusive. Not one. Nothing.
What?
Not one exclusive. On PlayStation 4, nothing.
Okay.
PlayStation 3 gen ended. PlayStation 4 begins. Not one first party exclusive. Nothing.
Okay.
You're telling me PlayStation 4 will still sell 100 million with zero exclusives at all. Nothing. Just multiplats. Every single game that PlayStation 4 has is on Xbox One, but Xbox One got exclusives.
I don't know how you're not listening to me. I am
asking
that when it started, it was about exclusives. I agree.
Okay.
What I'm telling you is that now is not. It's about popular branding.
All right.
That's what I'm telling you.
Let me put it this way. If it wasn't about exclusives, then why are you harassing PlayStation fans about a first party blueprint?
What are you talking about? I told you that looks good. What are you talking about?
No. Before the leak, I'm talking about everybody's like, where's Sony's blueprint? It's not about the exclusives. So who gives a fuck? No, you said you want PlayStation to compete. That's what you said. You said you want PlayStation to compete.
Hey, okay.
You said that.
Name the PlayStation exclusives this generation. Name them.
Okay, what?
Name the PlayStation exclusives this generation. Name them.
This generation?
This generation, yeah, name them.
This generation, Spider-Man 2.
One? Okay, what's another one?
God of War Ragnarok.
Okay, 2. Name another one.
Okay. Well, how many more I gotta name? What we gonna go with?
Wait. All those PlayStation 5 just sold off of those 2 exclusives? Because I know that's not.
No. Listen. You know all the listen.
Ratchet and Clank. Okay. Name another one.
Ratchet
and Clank. We got 5. Okay, 6. We got 6. Keep going.
There's more than that. Do you want the full
6?
list?
No. Yeah, give me the full list. You should know off the top of the head.
Shit.
6 games.
I mean, I'm gonna have to Google it. I'm sorry, I don't.
Exactly. If you gotta Google it, you think that average person bought PlayStation 5s just for 6 exclusives that you know off the top of your head, and the rest that you gotta Google? You out of your damn mind.
No, we're not. No. Once again. I didn't say they. Again. Listen, I didn't say.
talk to your brother because
Doc,
can't.
Doctor,
You can't.
you keep going. You keep going. They didn't own.
What you
Doc, you
want?
keep. No, Doc. Hold up. You keep saying. You keep saying they didn't only buy. We know they didn't only buy it.
Check it.
All right. We already said they didn't only buy it. But if you think exclusives didn't have a factor into this, then number one, why is Microsoft? Let me put it this way: if exclusives didn't matter, why is Microsoft spending $70 billion trying to get exclusives?
I'm not saying they don't matter. I'm not saying they don't matter. What I'm saying is it's not the main reason, bro. Not even close to the main reasons. It's because
It's
they're
a
more
huge.
popular.
Listen.
Hey, but I appreciate you guys. I gotta head out.
All right, brother.
Out. Peace.
All right, let me catch up. Holy shit, this chat.
Oh, yeah,
Yo, how are you guys reading the chat? How you? Yeah, I'm way behind. Let me catch a super chat. Let me see. Let me see where we go. All right, we got Daily shaves his legs. Xpod need that Pootie Tang exclusivity ASAP. We got Clankstar. Why does M assume that the people asking for original IP legacy games are the same as the majority that don't buy them? Anyway, I see his flower, plain ass. Laugh out loud. Keep up the good work, you heathens.
I'm gonna address that just real quick. Just real quick. I would you address in the chat, but just in case he didn't say, Clankstar, look, listen. I know that there are certain that's a certain ones of you. You guys are real. You just want your game. You just love your thing. But the thing is, the majority don't care. Okay, and now there's this persona amongst these podcasters to pretend they are, what do we call it, virtue signaling. They are virtue signaling for these smaller games and this return to the generation where PlayStation was weird and quirky and, you know, they were like this little indie shop or whatever. It's like, nah, nobody cares, man. Nobody cares. And they themselves don't care. I'm sorry, man. You listen to a lot of these people, then you ask them about, you know, what have they played of these smaller quirky games? And yeah, man, I didn't really fuck with Returnal. I didn't really do this. I didn't really do that. It's like, nah. Clankstar. I understand. And the thing is, listen, I liked Flower. I really did. I appreciated it. But I'll never ask for a remake of that. They can leave that one behind. That's a remake I don't need.
Okay. After Old School Gamer, he says, it's the casuals who only support the big games. Stop. Say it about the hardcore fans. Quinn Bart, thank you for the super chat. He said the hardcore fans are the bigger. They're even bigger hypocrites, right?
Yeah, even bigger hypocrites.
Quinn Bart. Now, you know, they're talking about shit Insomniac, but they're going to buy every one of those games. That's what I said. That's why I said, if you don't like,
and then they show indie games, and then all of these hardcore are like, why did you show indies? I wanted big stuff. Shut the fuck up, man. Come on, man.
That's why I said that's what I'm telling all the guys. If you don't like this strategy of Insomniac just doing Marvel games, the best way to tell them that you don't like the strategy, don't buy the Marvel games. Stop buying Insomniac until they make a new IP. Just don't buy it. Got to prove it with your dollars. You got to prove it with your money. You got to show them that you're not supporting the strategy, and they will see it through sales. But guess what?
Go backwards and buy Ratchet and Clank, and then they will see that you guys wanted the original stuff. There you go.
And Returnal. And go back Returnal. Quinn Bart, 60% of Spider-Man PS4 owners bought Spider-Man Remaster on PS5 from the docks. Remakes and remasters sell very well. That's why I put that Resident Evil 4. Jeff B. Gaming. Doc, you wrong. Casual games only sell more because they're on everything. They have similar attach rates to PS big exclusives and stuff like that.
Actually, that's smaller when it comes to the total base.
So let me put this. I'm trying to get more info on this, but Gaz, the damn king of concubines, look at him. But he says, read the fourth bullet. Tell me I ain't seeing what I think I'm seeing. Cause boy, so they're saying because of this bullet, the fourth bullet, 50% of Spider-Man players are paid buyers, 40% are secondary accounts, 3% are redeemers, right? And what they're using that is 50% of PlayStation gamers buy games. And I'm like, that's not what the data says. That doesn't even make sense. My interpretation of this is they have a total summary of how many people are playing Spider-Man.
Yeah. And
out of the total summary of people playing Spider-Man, 50% bought it, 40% are secondary accounts, meaning game shares accounts, and then 3% are redeemers, meaning they got it like a redeem code or something. Right?
Bundles,
but that 50% of the buyers, they're the ones that make up all the sales of the Spider-Man. So like Spider-Man, I think right now they're saying it sold 10 million. That means That 10 million. So you got 10 million sales, but you probably got 20 million people playing it.
Yeah, that's right.
That's pretty what that means. 10 million sales, 40.
Exactly
So you do that. That's what it is. So if you got 20 million people playing the game, and they're saying 50% of that is actual purchases, 40% of it is whatever. That's what that means. You understand? Yep. Like Sony could pull that stunt. They could say, "Oh, we got 20 million people playing the game," but that doesn't mean 20 million people bought it.
I mean, look, the good thing about this is that let's just generalize it and apply it to all of Sony's first-party studio games, right? This means that now we can finally compare to that useless metric that Microsoft likes to give out, where they say that, oh, we have X amount of players. Because now we can be like, okay, if our game sold X amount of copies, then we can just double that number in order to compare it to an equivalent amount of players that are actually touching the game. Because like you said, this is secondary accounts using, for example, the same disc. They can probably identify that. So, for example, I like buying physical games. I will transfer it to my brother, so that he plays on his PlayStation after me, or might pass it along to a friend. That's how you get the secondary accounts. Some people game share, kind of abusing the system, if you ask me. But hey, the possibility is there, so they can do that. And and then finally, the 3% number is actually more interesting to me because it also disproves a lot of these narratives where people are like, oh, Horizon Forbidden West sold well because of bundles. Because again, if you generalize it, then that 3%, even if you bring it up to 5%, that should be the total amount of people that buy the game through a bundle. Because then they have that redeem code that they will have to do, since PlayStation no longer includes a physical copy of the game with their bundles. So there you go. That's how you can use that data now. So the thing is, as far as this leak is concerned, I like it a lot more for things that are backwards facing, to understand what happened before, so that you can then kind of understand where people were putting their dollars and how they were kind of splitting those dollars up. And if you want to, you can do some kind of financial analysis as how these projects are going. But basically, in the graph that you have, in the table that you have up there, I only care about the lifetime to date sales, okay? And then maybe one or two other things there, because everything beyond that gets into a financial world that I don't know anything about, so I don't try to make up information from it.
We got another super chat. He says, "Where do ponies go next, knowing the profits ain't enough? Many of the games sold, and we may never recover." Jim, well, explain to me this, Bone Slave. If there's no profit or nothing, then how are they projecting making games only out to 2030?
Goodness of the heart.
Spider-Man 3. Insomniac owns the X-Men IP. In fact, technically speaking, Insomniac probably owns the two biggest IPs for Marvel. Spider-Man and X-Men. Combined. And if they own X-Men, that means they probably got all the rights to the characters in that game. And God knows what else they could do with that. You see what I'm saying? So if they ain't making no money, and then here's another thing. If profits ain't enough, why did they allow Naughty Dog to remain a single-player studio? You would not make that decision. If single-player games is not the way, you can't make money off it, you're not going to let a studio go double down and say, yep, we're going to remain a single-player studio. You will tell them you don't have a choice, convert your studio to a live service model, because we don't have a choice. Your single-player games don't make money. Think on that. When you answer that, let me know. Old school gamer. That's not what I'm saying. I mean, the casuals only buy big games, but the hardcore get both big and small. Therefore, we are not hypocrites. I would say some hardcore. I would say some hardcore. Some hardcore. The ones who do. Like, I bought Ratchet and Clank. I bought Returnal, right? But I understand most people are full of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot see this heat of new IPs, and yet I look at Returnal with 1 million sales. Like, I don't buy it. Now, I know some of us bought Returnal.
Yeah,
but
I got it.
You know what I'm saying? It's not a big thing. Like what I'm trying to say is Twitter is full of shit. That's pretty much. Yep. Everybody's full of shit. That's why all those dudes that are mad or like, oh, I want a new IP from Insomniac, they're all going to buy every game on this list.
Mm-hmm.
Every game on this list, right? And then if Insomniac do make a new IP and it doesn't sell like any of these games, none of them.
Oh, 100%.
Watch.
100%.
And that's just how it is, stuff like that,
Yep.
What else we got here? So right here, this is what they're talking about with the whole Activision. So this was a slide, but this could have been an old slide, but it says it's just weird that Insomniac was talking about it. That's why some people aren't sure if this is fake or if this is real. I made a tweet saying that this was fake because a guy made a comment that was in the server of the leak saying that didn't come from it, but then he retracted saying, oh, he found it. But the first thing that I don't understand is why is an Insomniac talking about this. To me, this is a topic where Sony and PlayStation Publishing, the division, they will talk about this. Like Insomniac. Anyway, but this site says industry major shifts and threats. Call of Duty threat in 2027. Microsoft acquisition of of Activision Blizzard for $69 billion could disrupt and threaten console gaming and game subscription markets. Console shift from PS to Xbox with timing and in-game differential as the weapons. Subscription, Microsoft comprehensive ecosystem coupled with exclusive creates greater dominance. Sony impact, massive threat to PS Plus, upwards of 1.5 billion annual revenue threat. Gap to fill, 45 million subs times 12 monthly times 12 months times 20% and multiplayer third party. Day and date threat, leapfrog. AT provides incredible strategic value. Now, this says Call of Duty threat in 2027. Now, was this slide created when they thought... Because remember, Microsoft originally wasn't giving Sony 10 years. Mm-hmm. They wanted the Call of Duty... They were only going to extend it for like 3 more years, meaning it will end in 2027. So after 2027, no more Call of Duty. And that's what this slide sounds like. This guy sounds like Call of Duty threat in 2027, meaning there's no Call of Duty for PlayStation. It'll be exclusive to, the shift from PlayStation to Xbox would happen on the console side.
Let's just take it at face value. Let's say this is 100% true, right?
Yeah.
The source. Analyzing it, and I think your theory is correct, but I think it's more important to say that this is a indication, or this will be an indication that Sony is planning to launch in 2028 for the new generation, because that's when it truly matters.
That's a good point.
For all of his running away that he was doing, he should have stayed around for this point, because then he would have made, the indication that Call of Duty will sway a lot of people to purchase a box, if they are on the outset of the new generation. So yeah, I think that's what that point will be talking to specifically as to why that year has been highlighted. And in terms of everything else, look, I find it dubious. I find it hard to take this as a real thing. So yeah, the part where they say that Sony's pillars are already dated and behind the competition. See, the thing is, in another slide, they say that, these are our pillars. So they've already got that established and they have the PC strategy as part of that pillar. So I'm like, there's a little bit of double talk here. There's something here that doesn't seem quite right. But again, I don't know. This could have been an intern. This could have been just somebody who was making a presentation for 1 or 2 people. This could have been a draft, whatever it is, right? So this is what I mean by it's dangerous to have this little information, because it's just enough for us to make the wrong conclusion.
Okay. I mean, but to me, yeah, let's assume this is real. This is already old history, though, because the Activision deal is done. So Sony's gonna have to deal with it.
They will still be able to leverage it at the onset of the next gen, because they can put it on the show floor, and it could be the thing at the back of the box, right? It could be, instead of Halo, they could have Call of Duty, and then they could be like, play it free, with this, or play day one on Game Pass, and that will be a huge marketing point, and they should do it. I'm not here for to minimize Microsoft's ability to leverage their purchase. You bought it, you get to use it. So I still think it will make an impact, even though it will still appear on PlayStation.
Nope. I mean, shit. Let's see. Let's go with the chat, super chats again. Abdi, thank you for the super chat. Sony will lose $70 COD sales and PS Plus subscriptions over time as new COD hits Game Pass. Those players will switch to Xbox PC. Not this gen.
Yeah,
Not this gen. Not
But
this
for the
gen.
next
Because think
gen,
about what you're
it's
saying.
gonna be an
So you're gonna have a person buy a whole new console, even at the price of $350 for one game, for a $70 game, because it's a savings. Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. Especially next year in 2024, because that's when because it didn't happen this year. Probably not. People are not just gonna buy a whole new console when they already own the console. They already have their friends. Everything's on their PlayStation. Now next gen, maybe. Next gen, when everything starts over, and that's assuming that's a concern, and they're not more worried about carrying over everything that they own over to the next console. Because remember, Phil said if there was any one generation that was the worst to lose, it was last gen, because that's the gen that starts owning software and being able to carry it over from device to device to device. So that trend is already in there. So how many people are willing to?
I've always disagreed with that because I'm like,
Do
the
you?
worst generation to lose. Yeah, the worst generation to lose is this one, because it's one thing for people to kind of like switch up at the beginning of their collection.
Yeah.
But now, if you lose this one, now you will have that legacy.
But you have two generations to. You have two generations of
content. And
content.
you're looking at clowns. Like, let's face it, you came out with the power narrative, and then you guys had to eat that shit back. So I'm just like, this is the one that you should be terrified of losing. I will fight tooth and nail for if I was Microsoft to not lose this one.
Yeah. But I think it's already too late though. So this is the other slide I was looking for. So this was different from there we go. This one. So in this one, there is no Venom. So this one has obviously Spider-Man in 2023, but this one has Wolverine in 25, Spider-Man 3 in 27. They're saying Spider-Man 3 in this map is 28. So this is where I don't know which is which. X-Men in 2029, a new IP in 2031, X-Men 3? What the hell is X-Men 2?
Hey, I've got a question though. Okay.
Hold up. All right, this one's fucked up. This one's fucked up.
I know 1 terabyte is a lot of data. Yeah.
Yeah.
But did Insomniac have like a drive or a directory, a file folder that just said the juicy stuff?
like hack this. you want this. Like, I don't know, like
X marks the spot.
like this this folder's not important. Leave it alone. Like, I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
But all right, so this slide I'm suspect. I think this slide is made up. The only reason why I say this slide is made up, because if you look at X-Men, right? X-Men 2029, X-Men in 2033, X-Men 3. Where's X-Men 2?
I don't know.
That's a huge oversight, I think. If you're a game developer, you missed the whole game. You went from X-Men to X-Men 3.
Yeah.
So either X-Men 3 is one hell of a
DLC. X-Men
2 is the DLC. It's the free DLC. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. This one looks a little iffy. This one looks like, I don't know.
Or maybe another studio is making it. Maybe they're gonna do it like a Rockstar did when they had another studio make sequel. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. But yeah, no. Like, I'm just like, how did you guys like name these folders that they got you all of the? Because normally when they do 1 terabyte of data, you would be like, oh yeah, this would be like game files and unfinished assets for most of it. When the Wolverine leaks came out, I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what's expected. But then all of these like financial analysis and all of these like, this is how many games we sold, not just at Insomniac, but like across pretty much everything. I'm just like, hey, listen, how you guys naming your files over there? That all of these hackers, they just knew what to get.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Listen, I know. We got. Listen, all right. To my friends, my family, my fellow gamers. JD Gamer with a super chat. He says, what happens next year when COD gets packed in and marketed with Xbox? And what happens if MS drops the bag for marketing rights to GTA 6 2 in 2024? I don't know. We'll find out.
Hey, listen,
find out.
JD Gamer,
Listen.
you are on my frequency because I want Xbox to fight for this generation, okay? Like Porter was saying, we don't know if we're going to be here till 2030, okay? GTA 6, if the marketing rights are available for either platform, there is no way on this God's green earth that I would accept Microsoft not buying it because you have the money. It doesn't matter what PlayStation can offer, you can triple it. So, triple it. In fact, I would say that it would have been better to spend $7 billion on the marketing rights to GTA 6, even if you couldn't put it on Game Pass, than it was to pay for Bethesda. So if you pay for Bethesda, I think you should get the GTA 6 marketing rights. I just think so.
Yeah. See, the problem with you, JD Gamer, think about it, JD. Xbox has been the most what motherfucking if console I have ever seen in my life. That console always is a what if. Always. It's always something. If it's not Kinect, it's goddamn Cloud. And it's more powerful than 4 Titans. If it's not Cloud, it's the Xbox One X and 4K textures. If it's not that, it's the Xbox Series X full RDNA. Then the cheapest entry and the best value in gaming. Now it's fucking Activision Blizzard purchase. Now it's fucking GTA 6. You know, it's all Xbox 2026. Like, it's always something that's always, but what if this? What if this? Like, for 10 years, that's all I've been hearing for this brand. Bro, I don't want to hear no more what ifs. Next year, Call of Duty is on Game Pass. We'll see how it turns out. Hey, y'all what if the fuck out of Starfield? How did that turn out? It's always a what if with that brand. It's never actually do it. It's never we did it. Like we won. It happened. It's always a what if with this console. They keep kicking that can down the road for 10 years.
But half of the time, it's just wait until, okay? You gotta give them the full credit.
Like, God,
it's
Cali,
and just wait until.
That can gets kicked. Now we gotta see next year for Game Pass and GTA 6 marketing. And what happens if you don't get the marketing? What if Grand Theft Auto 6 goes to PlayStation? Again. Then what? We're gonna what if another scenario? Cali Yuga, you dudes live off nothing but what if. So yeah, exactly, Cali. Like, yo, these what ifs it's 2023. Xbox been failing since 2013. 10 years of failure. And we still doing what ifs. You know? I'm just saying, to let everybody know, for those, because it's on the timeline and all that, everybody that don't like this, that's telling me, you know, Insomniac's gonna suck, fatigue, comic fatigue, you're never gonna see a new IP, this is my answer. Yo, I don't give a finnock. Let them be the Marvel Studio. If that's what they want. Now, don't force them to be a Marvel Studio. But if that's what they want, and they be like, yo, this is where we're going to make our bag, you got my support, Insomniac. Hell yeah. I'm there day one. Kinect was more successful than PSVR 1, 2 plus Portal combined. So let's talk reality versus perception. It's about the games, and they have plenty of those. Okay, so if Kinect was so successful, where is it now? Because I got a PSVR 2 under my tree. Let's go play some Kinect games right now. Crickets. Crickets.
I was waiting
I'm just waiting. I want to see these Kinect games. We out here so successful. You know, and that's why, and this is some of you Xbox dudes. Yo, you guys can't even admit that Kinect almost killed Xbox. That was the reason why the downfall started, bro. Because they wanted that Kinect bullshit. Fucking Don Matrix shifted what Peter Moore was doing so he could put funding behind that Kinect bullshit. That is literally the device that led you down this dark ass path. If that motherfucker was never created And all Don Matrick had to do was just continue what Peter Moore did. He didn't have to make no new decisions. He just had to be like, all right, cool. I'm going to use the money. Still got our first party, but I'm going to still go after these second party, third party deals. I'm going to make sure I get these third party exclusives. I'm going to keep this shit going until the very last drop on Xbox 360. You see what I'm saying? 25 plus million Connect sold, and you can't buy a new PS2?
What's the point there?
What? You mean PSVR 2? I just bought one. 25 plus million Connect sold, and how many big games came out on that sucker? None. You had like Connectimals and fucking Dance Star. I'm telling you, Connect. This is why I don't understand these dudes, bro. You protect any Xbox, even when it's a device that literally is what caused the demise of Xbox. That shit hurt your brand. Connect killed your brand. That's why they unboxed it. Remember, it was part of Xbox. Xbox One was Xbox One and Kinect together. Then they debundled it. And then 2 years later, they stopped making it. If that doesn't tell you that Kinect was just a bad idea, I don't know what to tell you. The RM was another one. You know. But a $500 Xbox because of a fucking Kinect? Get the fuck out of here, boy.
Is this our last show of the year? I feel like it will be, wouldn't it?
Wait a sec. Kinect is old hardware, so was PS2, so not a failure. Are you saying like the literal PS2? Because he typed PlayStation 2 again.
Yeah.
But why is he mentioning the PlayStation 2? I don't get the connection, JD Gamer. What does PS2 got to do with this? Unless you're trying to say PSVR 2, but PSVR 2 is not old hardware either.
That one twice.
I don't know. Like, yeah, you threw. I recommend Pistol Whip or PSVR 2. Thank you, Claymore. You lost me, JD, because you said PS2 back to back. I thought it was a typo the first time, but you typed it again. I don't understand where the PS2 is in this conversation. You lost me, JD. Completely. But even then.
I've been having.
Yo, I think I'm gonna get. Watch me get the copyright strike for that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yo.
For a few 6 seconds, huh?
Yeah, for a few seconds, but I kept playing it over and over. You know, 2 Chainz going back. Listen, the first 6, fine. But you kept saying it 10 times. I want my money. I want your super chats.
He's gonna sue you like the Florida Joker. He's gonna.
Oh shit! You know what I'm saying?
The best
you know,
marketing you ever had.
I gave you the best marketing with I don't give a finnock.
Porter Rockstar.
Hey, P, are you related to Jordan Poyer? No. Is he Puerto Rican? I don't know. You keep talking about old hardware, saying where is it as well? Where's the PS2? The point is. Oh my God, JD, I know you did not do that. Right. Oh my God. JD. No, I see what he's saying. All right, JD. Kinect failed in the Xbox One ever that very gen. They canceled and discontinued it that very gen. They pulled it out of the box when they first said Kinect cannot be removed because it's part of the Xbox One strategy. Then months later, they pulled it out. That was the moment they said Kinect is no longer part of the Xbox strategy. When it was no longer part of Xbox One. It literally failed that gen. It literally caused your Xbox One as a huge reason why this console's trash. PlayStation 2 sold 150 million. The reason why it's not sold no more is because a new next generation console came out. And then a new next generation console came out. And then a new one. If Kinect was all that great, it should have kept going. At least for that gen. At least for that gen. That it should at least started and finish, and you should have been playing amazing games from
Why
Kinect.
wasn't it released on PC?
The Kinect?
Like, yeah, I'm just like, it would have been amazing. You walk up
I think
your
they hacked
PC,
it.
It logs you in. You know, you could talk to it and everything. Yeah, it would have been good. I don't know. It could have served as a webcam. You know,
Yeah.
it would have killed COVID. You know, like imagine if you had that tied to like your Skype account and your Microsoft Teams account and everything like that. You just walk up and then they will make it so you can walk up to any random Kinect and it will just recognize you from the database. It would have been cool.
Yeah, look at this. Microsoft ended production of Kinect for Xbox One in October 2017. This is 3 years before Next Gen started. In fact, this was before the Xbox One X came out. Why did it ended production 4 years after the Xbox One launch? Because it failed. JD Gamer, bro. I don't have to tell you, bro. Like, look right there. 2017. Come on, bro. That Kinect was a abysmal failure. Abysmal. Worst thing that happened to Xbox. Absolutely the worst thing, bro.
The worst thing that happened to Xbox was Phil Spencer. That's the worst.
Let's see. I haven't seen no more images. I don't know if the chats are seeing new images. Now there's like a little battle between whether Ratchet and Clank was profitable or not profitable.
People are saying it was profitable because
now they're saying it was profitable. It's just that image where it says 8 million loss was at a different time. Like, yeah, there's so much information stuff.
That's what
it's just whatever.
Like we got just enough information for it to be dangerous because people just see the very first thing and then they just run with it. And very few of us are financial analysts, and very few of those financial analysts would even weigh in because they would probably realize we don't have enough data to make any conclusive statements. But no, the fanboys on Twitter are gonna go crazy, and everybody's gonna pretend to know this or pretend to know that. It is what it is, right?
Yeah. So a lot of people keep going with this fatigue and comparing it to MCU DCU. No, the problem with MCU DCU is, well, DCU, most of the movies are bad. They're bad movies. That's not fatigue. That's just called the shitty product. And MCU, they're making a lot of bad movies. It's not that people are tired of going to movies or watching movies. It's that they just suck.
I mean,
so it's not fatigue.
Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse in immaculate numbers. So yeah, people are tired of superheroes. People love superheroes. People have loved superheroes for decades. Like, why would they stop now? Like, that would be like this comic book fatigue. Like, why? People love these stories, But the thing is, if you make a bad product, especially after having given people the good product, so you educated the fan base as to what is good and acceptable, like, yeah, they're going to turn away from you.
Okay. I'm looking through this thing. I think, I guess over time we're going to see more stuff.
Definitely.
Yeah. Let me put this guy. That's not fatigue. Well, I think we could just end the show where we at right now. I guess we're the only two people here, so give them your shout out. You say, did you make a new video?
I think I made a new video at some point. I'll put the link. Is it youtube.com/efoextreme? People go find me there if you want my thoughts unfiltered, uninterrupted by Doc and his nonsense. And like I was telling people, listen. When you buy a house and it has exclusive features, it is not because you lie to yourself that you're going to use that exclusive feature more than you are going to use the common features of a home. Like, you're going to use your bedroom more than you use your jacuzzi. But the point is, you probably want access to the jacuzzi. And just like P-Rock was saying, listen, there are some people, they just want to keep up with the Joneses. They just want to be the guy to install the jacuzzi too because the neighbor has one. And then they'll never use it. But the point is, they want to say that they have it. So yes, there are people out there that buy PlayStation just to say that they have a PlayStation because PlayStation is a cool thing to have. But most people are drawn to at least having access to the exclusive so that they can make the choice at appropriate time whether or not they want to play it. So that was my final point, guys. Like I said, if you want nice, calm, reasoned conversations and everything, because I never take it too far. If we're extreme, that's just advertising. I never have an extreme take. Perfectly middle of the road. You find me on my channel. On Twitter. I'm great on Twitter.
But hey, shout out to everybody. Shout out to JD Gamer. We're gonna see 2024. Is 2024 it? Or we gotta wait till 2026? I'm confused now. I don't know when Xbox is gonna be great again. I'm so confused right now. I don't know if it's 2026, 2024, 2027. Of course, the Sony leaks. I'm all confused. But there's one thing I am not confused about. PlayStation got X-Men. But it's gonna be a while. But they're in the kitchen baking that X-Men. You know what I'm saying? Now I get to do this. Can I do this now? Can I go to FanFest? And I could do this. Am I allowed to do this now? I think I'm allowed to do this now. Am I allowed? Hey, chat. Chat. No, I think I'm allowed to do this now. No, we got X. I can do it now. I got it. We could do this now. We could do this, chat. I could do this, right? Hit one if you think I could do this, or like, nah, that's an Xbox exclusive. I don't think it's an Xbox exclusive no more. X is multi-plat. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like this now. You know what I'm saying? Boom. X, baby. X, baby. I'm gonna rock the X, bro.
It belongs to you now.
Man. But hey, this has been a great podcast. It was a crazy day. We'll see how it's going. We'll see how 2024 is going to be. It's going to be popping. I think 2024 is going to be a crazy year just across the board. I think there's going to be some great games. There's going to be some fuckery. There's going to be some tears and some coping. But either way, Puerto77, your only friend is YouTube Streets. I will see you guys hopefully next week. But I'm going to be dropping some videos, You guys take care. Peace.